Hey everybody, I'm the Crimson Type. Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. In the last part, we battled alongside Steven to beat Team Magma's leader Maxie alongside his admin Tabitha. In this part, we're going to go into the Safari Zone. Welcome to the Safari Zone. All you can catch for just 500. Would you like to play a Safari game? You have to... What? Oh, fuck. Right. I guess I'm going to Lily Cove then. I will be right back when I get the Pokeblock case thing. Okay, and I'm back. I got the Pokeblock case, so now we should be able to go through. There we go. The Safari Zone has, I believe, 6 unique zones for you to travel through. And within those zones, you have a lot of Pokemon to discover. The Safari Zone has a lot of Pokemon to talk about, so let's start off with Pikachu. Everyone knows Pikachu. It's fucking Pikachu, okay? Pikachu is fast and is really good at, well, just that, really. I mean, when it evolves, it does get a lot of good special attack, and it does learn some pretty solid moves through level up. And it is a pretty good mixed attacker when it evolves, so at least that's what I remember about Pikachu and Raichu. Yeah, it's a solid mixed attacker with good speed. Honestly, I think this is probably one of the best Pokemon to have as a, like, just as a team member, like if you want to fill a slot in. But in terms of actual moveset, I'm pretty sure I learned some pretty solid moves. Well, Raichu doesn't, but Pikachu does. I mean, it learns Thunderbolt through level up, so that's something, right? Right. So yeah. Look, I like Psyduck, okay? But I think its moveset in this game is one of the worst. It has Scratch from the beginning, which is fine, I guess, to have a normal, attacking move. And then it learns Confusion level 16. Okay. However, it doesn't learn another attacking move until level 44 with Fury Swipes, and then level 58 with Hydro Pump. It doesn't learn another Water-type move unless you give it TMs or HMs, which you do have access to Surf, and you will get access to Water Pulse pretty soon. It also it's also important to note that you will have other Water-type HMs to use as well in this game. Not only that, you'll have access to Blizzard and Ice Beam soon. Well, you have access to Ice Beam. You also have access to Blizzard soon. You'll also have access to egg moves such as Psychic, which can be really good for this thing, but other than that, you're kind of using... if you're not going to use TMs, good luck, because you are not going to have a good time with this thing. In this place, you can find both Doduo and its evolved form Dodrio. Doduo and its evolved form Dodrio are they're fast and aggressive. Extremely aggressive. They have some of the best attack stats for any flying type in the game, and they are incredibly fast. They also learn some pretty solid moves through level up, such as, I believe, Tri-Attack, Drill Peck. They can learn Pursue and Peck, which I guess Pursue isn't really that useful, but honestly, you have Drill Peck and Tri-Attack. And then you can probably teach it something like Hidden Power, Facade, or, or even Endeavor if you wanted to. Maybe even Steel Wing, because that is something it can learn. Plus, you can also learn it, teach it Fly, which I don't know how Doduo or Dodrio can fly, but there we go. Speaking! Pass! But for real, though, this thing is terrible. Is a physical Water-type Pokemon, which in this game sucks. The only saving grace this thing has is that it does learn a few physical attacks, but none of them are going to be Water-type, so... However, it does have access to one thing that no other Pokemon that we've seen so far has ever had until now. It has access to a freaking one-hit KO move in the form of Horn Drill. Which... why? Thing is, right, anything that makes a Water type good, you're not going to find it with Seeking. It has terrible moves that it learns. The only good move it ever learned through level up is Waterfall, which is actually the only time you will ever find a Pokemon that learns an HM move through level up. At least that's the first time we've seen it so far in this game. In terms of other moves that it can learn, everything is just either normal type moves. You're just going to be using normal type moves or Peck. That's all it has, and that's all it will ever have. It sucks. Rhyhorn is a pretty solid Pokemon, no pun intended. But the only thing with Rhyhorn is that I will say, get Rockhead on this thing, because then you could have the full power of Takedown at your disposal without any cost of HP whatsoever. That's the only thing I'll say about this thing. Other than that, it does learn some pretty solid moves. It learns Rock Blast through level up at level 29, which is pretty much straight away. It learns Horn Drill, which, you know, we've talked about Horn Drill, it's a 1-hit KO move. It learns Takedown, Earthquake, and Mega Horn. So, you're looking at one of the best physical attackers with the best physical moveset in the game. And for some reason, I don't know why this is, but this thing could learn Ice Beam, it could learn frickin' Thunderbolt, Thunder, it can learn Shockwave, Flamethrower, it could learn frickin'... I mean, Crunch makes sense. It learns Reversal, it learns Rock Slide, which is good. It learns Magnitude and Crush Claw. It can learn pretty much any good physical move in the game. But on top of it, actually being able to learn special moves is kind of unique and really weird. But I love it for it. I just wish that the way to get Rhyperior was easier than just trading it holding a Protector, which is not in this game, but it is in future games. I mean, next generation, that is. So, yeah. Rhyhorn, I would say, is one of the better Pokemon you can get in the Safari Zone. Just from moveset alone. Natu and Xatu are kind of in the same boat here, because... Oh, same boat as Chimecho, I mean, because there's a special attack stat is nothing really that impressive. I guess 95 is good, but it's not good as other Pokemon we've seen so far. However, in terms of moveset, however, that's where the problems lie, because it does not learn another Psychic-type move other than Future Sight until level 65 with Psychic. It can learn other solid moves like Giga Drain, it can learn, you know, I mean, I'm assuming it can learn it can learn Faint Attack through Egg moves, it can learn Thief, it can learn Dream Eater and Hypnosis. You know, I think it can learn Hypnosis, I'm pretty sure it can, unless it doesn't, which I don't think it does. Actually, now that I think about it, no, it doesn't. Which I really think it should, but oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, I think, for me personally, I think Xatu and Natu are kind of meh in this sense, considering how much you have to train it up to actually get a proper good move for it. Wobbuffet. I mean, it's got some really fantastic HP, but other than that, it's nothing else. This thing has so low defense, low speed, low offense. This thing is kind of just a one-trick pony where it only has the ability to use Miracle and Counter, which, you know, for a Pokemon like Wobbuffet, it is actually really solid, because if you have a Pokemon that, say, gets it down to 1 HP from its max HP, and it all goes all the way down, you have a potentially the most dangerous Pokemon to exist. And don't get me wrong, right? I think Wobbuffet could have been good. I just have so many bad memories of this thing from Nuzlocke that, yeah, it's not great. Now, this is a Psychic-type Pokemon I could actually get behind using. Girafarig is fantastic, and it actually is pretty freaking, like, it's good in terms of even moveset as well, because it learns Psybeam and Crunch through level up. Well, it'll take some time to learn those moves, but it can also learn Thunderbolt, it can learn Shockwave, it can learn Psychic through TMs, it can learn Thief, it can learn Future Sight, it can learn Beat Up, it can learn so many good, you know, psychic type moves. It can also learn Dream Eater, which paired that with the fact that it can also learn Hypnosis, I believe, as well. I don't think it actually can. Now I think, why is that? Why am I mistaking Hypnosis for? I swear this thing can learn Hypnosis, but okay, I guess it doesn't then. But either way, it is a fantastic Pokemon to have. If you do have a Pokemon with Hypnosis or Sleep Powder, and you want to like put Pokemon to sleep, you can actually utilize Dream Eater quite well. But I wouldn't go for Dream Eater. I'd just go for Psychic and Crunch alongside Thunderbolt, maybe Beat Up if you have that on hand somewhere. I don't know. Phanpy, when fully evolved, is a absolute unit. Let's just keep that real. Come on. 120 in both attack and physical defense is pretty freaking good. Not only that, but it can learn some pretty solid moves through level up, such as Earthquake and Rollout on top of Rapid Spin, so you can get rid of hazards for that. In terms of TMs, it can learn Return, which is pretty good if you raise happiness all the way. On top of Iron Tail, it can learn Rock Tomb, Facade, and then it can also learn the moves, counter Ancient Power through egg moves. On top of, I don't know, Fissure, which is another freaking 1-hit KO move that we have in this place. Why is the Safari Zone having freaking 1-hit KO moves all in every Pokemon? What is up with that? On top of that, it can learn Rock Slide through Move Tutor, which is pretty good. On top of Body Slam and Double Edge. But yeah, this thing is an absolute unit. Plus, it has the ability Sturdy, which, it can't be one-shot by anything, so that's pretty freaking solid. And on top of that, when you catch it, it will be able to evolve straight away, so you have basically one of the best ground types in the game. In fact, this is probably one of, if not the best ground type in the game, apart from Flygon, which obviously I'm using, so... Although saying that, it's not just a ground type with Flygon. Flygon's a dragon ground type. But in terms of pure ground type, no, this is the best one. Pinsir has some of the best physical attack ever, just in general. And it has a good moveset to boot, but it doesn't learn any bug-type moves apart from Fury Cutter through Move Tutor, which kinda sucks. However, for level up, it will have Vice Grip, Bind, Seismic Toss at level 13, it'll have Revenge at 25, Brick Break at level 31, then it will learn Guillotine at level 37, which is a 1-hit KO move. Then at 43, it learns Submission, and at 49, it'll learn Sword Stand, which is fantastic. In terms of actual TMs, it can learn Hyper Beam, which is pretty solid. It can learn Earthquake, Return, Dig, Rock Tomb, all that kind of stuff. And it learns Rock Slide through Move Tutors, so... It's a solid Pokemon. You can get a good moveset for this thing. I would just say it has probably some of it's just a thing with same with Hitmonlee in Gen 1 where it was in this generation still, but you know what I mean, where it only learned normal and fight type moves, and then when I had one I had to teach it Rock Slide, and I taught it all sorts of stuff, so yeah. And we now have Heracross. Heracross to me is the better Pinsir. Considering the fact that it learns pretty much the same exact moveset as Pinsir, not only through level up but from TM and basically move tutor moves. However, the only saving grace this thing has over Pinsir is the fact that it has Mega Horn. Granted, you do need to level this thing up at level 53 in order to even access that move. But honestly, I'm fine with that because that is one of the best moves it learns in general. It has low accuracy, well not low accuracy, but it's at 85 accuracy with 120 power, which is fantastic. On top of that, it learns Break, and it learns Counter on top of Reversal. It also can learn Rock Slide, it can learn Earthquake, it can learn Return. Come on, you can't say that this thing isn't fantastic. Plus, the stats are pretty much identical to Pinsir's, so yeah, you have a pretty solid Pokemon on your hand if you catch this thing. With this Safari Zone, right? There's so much to do, so much to explore. I'm kind of just going in one direction, see what's... There's so many items as well to look for. Nothing there. surfing as well. So if we do this, we're able to surf and grab items that we weren't able to before. Like a max revive. That's really useful to have. Always helpful. Now, in this game, yes, you do have 500 steps in order to explore the entire area, which isn't really enough, in my opinion, but oh well. Oh, I need the mock bike. I don't have that. I'll have to remember that then. Yes, this place does require both bikes in order for you to grab everything you need from it. To be honest, what I might even do is off screen. What is this? There is still under construction. Okay. Guess that's an extra area they're adding in. So yeah, you do need the acro bike in places. Are you not a trainer, are you? Okay, no, you're not. Hop over. Feel like you're an item. No, nothing. Okay. Nothing here? Okay. Ah, freaking. Okay. Wild again. I want not to. See, here's the thing, right? There's so many Pokemon in this place that are really good, actually. I mean, you got Heracross here, you got Pikachu. I mean, Natu's a good choice as well if you really are interested. But, like, I don't know, nothing there, okay. You got some Rock Smash things here. Oh no, I should find a water Pokemon that you don't see in Hoenn. Do you have any idea where the lake is? I don't know. Oh, I am. Dang it. Oh, Gloom. Gosh, there's so many, like, random Pokemon in this place. It's so, like, I mean, you got Drafric here as well, and, like, I mean, oh, Calcium, that's good. Always useful to have any vitamins. But, oh, no, okay. I'll have to go back then. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try again. 30 Safari Balls. Now, what I will do is I will not go... I'm going to go straight up. Do I go that way, though? No, I won't. Hop this way. Go this way. Okay, this is where I was at before I was rudely interrupted. Oh, I just want to check and see if I haven't missed anything out. Wow, I did not miss anything. Okay. I guess I came back this way. Xatu! Oh, wow! Okay. I know you can find, like, the evolved forms of Pokemon here as well. Like Xatu and Dodrio. But that's so cool. Okay. Nothing here. Okay, that's fine. Let's just go back this way then. Yeah, let's go down here. Let's go this way. Oh, hello. What's in here? If you put a Pokeblock on the feeder, Pokemon are attracted to it. I think Pokemon of the same sort of nature are drawn by a certain Pokeblock. Okay. What do you two have to say? I don't have any Pokeblocks, but I caught a good number of Pokemon. You can improve your chances of making a catch by getting closer to them before throwing a Safari Ball. If you use Pokeblocks, wild Pokemon won't be so quick to run away. It's not much use to give Pokeblocks to Pokemon that don't flee easily. Okay. So we go... No, not this way. Go here. There's a bunch of water. Really? Nothing? Come on. Ooh, Psyduck. Gosh. I remember Psyduck from the anime. It was funny. Okay. No item. Interesting. I'm gonna go this way. Wait, I know where I am. Oh, I shouldn't have gone this way. I shouldn't have gone down. I had to guess. Yeah. Time was up. Great. Do it again. Lost 30 safari balls. I haven't really tried catching anything. I just want to grab items in here. That's all I'm doing. Realistically, this whole thing was just to kind of go through the safari zone and grab whatever items I can. Because there's a lot to grab from this place. Oddish! Hey, Oddish. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not gonna... Not catching you yet. Let's go this way then. Or not, because I can't grab anything. Fucking, I guess this way then, I guess? I don't know. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Okay. Fun. I guess not then. I guess I do need the mock bike, I guess, so I will probably do that off screen. Let's see what else I can find here. Just an idea of what I can find here. Oh, Pikachu! Nice. You know what? Just for the sake of it, I'm gonna catch Pikachu. I guess not then. Come on, Pikachu. Ah, dang it. Watching carefully. Come on. If I could catch Pikachu, this would be a good Pokemon to teach Flash to. Come on. One. Ah, dang it. Watching carefully. No. I don't have Pokeblocks, so I can't really do that. One. Two. Dang it. Come on, I know you want to get the ball because you're not running away. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! Okay, cool. I caught myself a Pikachu. No, this Pikachu is not going to be in my team, so don't worry about that. Swords electricity and the electrical sacks on its cheeks. Box 40. Oh, that's in the wrong box, but okay, I guess so. Is there anywhere else I can go? Let's could have sworn there's a few more items here that I'm missing, but oh well. Oh well. Hey Natu. See at this level, Natu would evolve by this point. If it was at since it's at level 25, it'll evolve in the next level. But what's the point when you can already catch a fully... What's the point when you can catch a full-fledged Xatu? How long do I have left? See, here's the thing. There's so many bios in this episode. I feel like half of this episode are going to be bios. Half are going to be, well, half are going to be, half are going to be the Safari Zone. Okay. What I'm going to do off screen is I'm going to get the... Actually, I'm going to grab the Mach Bike now. Because what I'm going to do is off screen, grab any items I can. So that way I can... Why am I here? Why am I in here? So I can actually, grab all of them. There's so many items up there as well, like, there is going to be a hassle to grab all of them, considering you don't have access to both of the bikes at the same time, and it's kind of really annoying. But yeah, what I think I'm going to do, though, Because I believe there's probably 11 or so Pokemon to talk about. Because I'll be talking about Pokemon like Xatu and Doduo alongside their evolutionary forms. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it off here. Next time, I actually have no idea what we're going to do next time, but we'll do something next time. See you guys then.